And basically, guys, you're going to see a comeback story that you've never seen before. I'm back. What's up, guys? Welcome to the 16th minute. I'm Damon Feldman. Great show today. Real excited to have this guest on. He was a star of The Voice, the TV show. He's a recording artist. Has some great hits out, and his new songs just dropped his single "So Blown Away," and he sings unbelievable. His song "Sexual Healing." We're going to talk to him more about it. Let's welcome North Jersey's own, from The Voice, recording star, JChosen. What's up, man?
How you doing, man? Thank you guys for having me, man. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no doubt. Really glad to talk to you. You know, Elise Levin, your agent, I believe. She's
Manager.
Yeah, manager. She has a lot of energy, man. She's a good woman, and she knows how to get things done. I will tell you that. So, yeah, it's good to have you, man. You know, I'm not too familiar with The Voice, but I'm getting into it now because I got this opportunity we're going to be doing. It's called the 16th Minute. This is the 16th Minute podcast, and yeah, man, you were from North Jersey. How'd you get into singing?
Singing has been my background just from growing up. So it started when I was small and just kind of led through like church, and then it led just from like just hearing different R&B, hearing different just soulful singers, and I just kind of got into it just by listening to the different artists that at that time was, you know, that was really passionate about singing.
Right. That's good. Yeah, in your song "Sexual Healing," like it's like remake of Marvin Gaye's song, man.
Yeah,
that is badass. I just played it. Do you hear it? I just played it on Instagram on the story with the
I heard it. I saw that.
That's really good, man. I mean, so tell us more. Like, how you get involved with like The Voice? Like, what's the process of becoming a contestant?
Well, honestly, I started from the open call. The open call. I went through like 3 different, pretty much performances, you know, and I had to go through 3 of them. Like, so I had to do the first open call. Then they called me back because they liked what they heard. They called me back, and I actually performed, and they wanted me to actually audition for the executive producers. And so when I did that, they flew me out to LA, and I did that one, and that was the executive producer. That was right before the blind audition, and I actually got a chance to do the blind audition, and it went from there, man.
Oh, that's awesome. So where was the first audition? New York City or where?
Actually in Atlanta, because I was in Georgia at the time. Yeah.
That's really exciting. And so getting out there and just like being able to perform live on stage like that, what was that feeling like?
Oh man, it was unbelievable, man. Like that, it was more like a shocker. Then it became a dream come true, because it's like, oh wow, I didn't know that I could actually be on this level, and people notice me and notice my talent and actually think that I'm talented.
It's unbelievable, and I'm so excited when Elise told me about you, and I heard about you before through some other guys through celebrity boxing. But then knowing about you know what you've done, and just like the opportunity, like, because you know you're looking to go in there, you're looking to win this thing, obviously 'cause it takes to another level. But it seems like you're like, especially with this remake of your song, you know, remake of Marvin Gaye's "Sexual Healing." I mean, people want to see that because that was like badass music, and
that has became a part of JChosen's like song selection. Like I can't go nowhere and not perform "Sexual Healing." Because of the way it was performed on The Voice.
That's amazing, man. And like do you do like those like one today? Do you do different club appearances with that at all or anything?
Oh, listen, I do whatever needs to be done. So I definitely would do that. I definitely have done sexual healing in many places. And people, I look at sexual healing as it's an eye catcher and it's an ear catcher.
Sure.
Because when people hear about someone new, someone they even probably don't even know at the time, they pay less attention. But when you give them something familiar and you nail it,
yeah,
you got the audience.
Oh, for sure. And I'll tell you, man, like I haven't heard that song since I was a kid. You know what I mean? And I was like, you actually are bringing Marvin Gaye back, but you're bringing that song back cool, and people are hyped up, man. I'm really excited to be able to meet you because I'm all about the 16th minute. I'm all about redemption.
Yeah.
The 16th minute platform is really big now, and we're, guys like you, it's amazing to work with you because we are going to really looking to bring you on board and, maybe do this other TV show opportunity. We're going to talk more about it. But yeah, it's just amazing. So what was your, after we want to get the feeling. A lot of people haven't been on the show. So after The Voice, what happened to you? After you were done The Voice,
after The Voice, I actually ran into management team, and I actually moved from Georgia to pretty much to PA first, to Pennsylvania. Then I moved to Jersey. And so one thing led to the next. I was getting a lot of shows out here in the New Jersey, New York area, and I wanted to come out here in the tri-state area and make a bigger name for myself, because I know a lot of people don't watch The Voice, but I looked at it as an opportunity to come up here and make it known, make my voice known, and make my artistry known in the tri-state area. Because they said if you make it in New York, you can make it anywhere.
Right. That song, you gotta remake that song.
Right. So I kind of took that on as a challenge. Like, okay, well, if I went to The Voice and they thought I was good enough, well, hey, let me take my talent somewhere else to see if they like what they're hearing too. So, and for the most part, I've been getting great feedback out here.
That's amazing. So when you came off the show, basically, were you getting deals? Were you getting a lot of opportunities?
What I did after the show, I wasn't really looking for a deal because I know how certain deals work. Yeah. So I wanted to be more independent. And so what I did was I did sign with a dual management deal with two guys, and one thing leads to the next. When it comes down to business, it's good, bad. You go through those spells, and we parted ways, and then I met my two managers now, Avers and Elise. So and right now it's been on the up and up, and I'm so excited for the single that's out, So Blown Away. I hope you guys go and get it. It's on all platforms, all social sites, man. It's everywhere.
Well, here's another way. See, a lot of people don't know this, but see, your songs, if a lot of people, everybody has IG. When you go on IG, you want to place your story. If you look up your name, you have a bunch of songs there. People can check your song out and actually put their story to you. Because I did that today, and it's amazing, man. Honestly, that just keeps you out there. People, a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. A lot of people don't know that, and we just had a conversation about that, man. The team and I, and that's another way to keep yourself relevant and keep yourself seen, and that's all we doing, and giving people good news.
Yeah, for sure, because you tag different people in, they share. Everything's social media.
Everything is word of mouth now, man.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. Yeah. So what's cooking for you now? You have your single out, So Blown Away. What's next for you?
What's next right now? I have a few. I have two productions that I'm in. I have one movie called Pressure that I'm starring in, and I have a TV series, internet series that I was doing here in New York called Project Heat. And the next step is pretty much we trying to take it to the top, man.
Also, tell us about Heat. What's that about?
And Project Heat is about it's about the the African American culture of what happens, and you might pretty much with the police and people just getting caught up at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Sure.
It's really a good message with dealing with, even with, with the drugs and the fast money. So it's actually a great picture that I know people will actually get.
Yeah, definitely, man. That sounds good. And obviously we're all in trying times right now with all this.
Man.
And what turns me off more than anything is racism. You know what I mean? I'm a former, so, and I just, looking at a guy like you, and I'm friends with so many African-American guys, 2 African-American fighters raised me, believe it or not. And it's part of my story. Yeah.
Right.
And just like, man, I just can't get over, like, it just feels like, is this really happening, man? You know what I mean?
We all the same, man. We put our pants on the same way.
Yeah. 100%.
We chasing the same green dollar.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen, there's no doubt. It's so depressing that it has to come down to this. Like,
right.
Like, even like white supremacists, like things like, I just can't get it, man. Like, this is America, man. If you want to do that, go to some other world or country.
I'm totally with you, because
it's depressing, man.
Yeah, it really is. It's kind of it's a hard topic, because you really see the world for what it really is.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh man, that's really sad, man, because everyone thinks differently. Everyone has their own opinion about certain things, but racism, it is what it is. It's wrong.
It's absolutely wrong.
Yeah, and that's just the bottom line, But we live in that time and day right now that still trying to put one foot in front of the other.
Not for sure, man. But listen, I'm proud of you as everything you're doing, man. I looked up it, and I'm really appreciative. At least it's funny, like I look at my Instagram, and it's like one of those messages where you don't check, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, like one of the people that you're not friends with. I was like, who's this? And I get a message all the time. I read it. It's like, you got that, because I heard your name and I checked it out. I was like, this is great. And she kept on. She just didn't stop till we got on. I never met her.
That's the least. That's the least, man.
You're lucky to have her and your other manager. And I'm really excited for your career, man. I'm really excited, like, talking to you, and maybe even talking more about the 16th minute. And so how do people follow you?
Oh man, you can follow me on all social sites, man. At JChosen Music. That's JChosen Music, MUSIC. And on Facebook, that's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm there. Yeah.
It's awesome, man. Well, I really appreciate having you, man. You've been an unbelievable guest. We keep our segments really nice, sweet, so people along. But I want to leave the show with your song, "So Blown Away." We're gonna leave the show with this. Don't miss Chosen on social media. Look forward to seeing you again, my man. Thank you.
Thank you so much, man.
All right. Thanks everyone for coming on the 16th minute. See you next week.
All right.
Some people search their whole life trying to find someone
that makes your world spin.
That special someone you seek could be right in front of you.
Now open your eyes and open your mind when it's right.
But then it hits you like a cocoa storm, taking over you, 'cause love has a way of doing what it do. Chills running down your spine, have you thinking about it all the time. See, I know this time around, love has a different feel for me. I'm so blown away. I'm so blown away by your love, so blown away.